Okay, good evening, y'all. I gotta record this because there's so much going on right now. So I was just feeling like pretty tired under the barbell. My calves were stiff and like I was pretty sore from yesterday, so I was considering just like calling it really easy on squats today. So in that spirit, I just like decided to switch things up a bit, make it a bit spicier maybe, and I spread my feet out just a bit from this to maybe like this much, if that makes sense. And okay, y'all were right. I think y'all were right. Like, I've been squatting super duper narrow in spirit of Tom Platz these past few months and getting pretty big legs, not gonna lie, but it's always been like with fairly light weight. But now, like, okay, I'm probably not gonna go too heavy today, but I'm just feeling good. I'm just feeling good, guys. Wish me luck.
Alrighty, I hope y'all are having a good day. As I've always said, I will admit when I'm wrong, and I may have been wrong about my squat stance. This has been a really controversial topic on my channel, with some of our debates getting pretty heated too. But I think you guys may have been right on this one. So for background, I've been squatting narrow like this for about 8 months now, ever since my last official powerlifting meet when I hit a 180 kilo squat with a very wide stance and ins or knee sleeves too. I really didn't like to lift that way, mostly because I thought it was bad for muscle building, so I stopped squatting wide and transitioned to full depth. Then I began specializing in ATG squatting, where at my next unofficial meet 2 months later, I hit 275 pounds, and it felt super good too. It felt like I had nowhere to go but up, so I kept grinding away, but maybe not as efficiently as I could have been if I had kept a more open mind. I've never tried squatting much wider than hip width because I was honestly scared about developing hip pain. Around that time, I distinctly remember Clarence Kennedy coming out about his recent hip pain, and I instantly assumed that it was because of his characteristically wide squat technique. Like, the way that he squats seems kind of painful to me. It's wider than shoulder width, but he still goes all the way down every time. And back then, I couldn't imagine the kind of stress that it would put on the joints, especially the hips. So I kept my stance narrow starting out. Another reason why is because I'd always assumed that the squat is a sort of jumping motion, where an optimal stance would be the same you would use for a max height vertical jump. I got this idea from a deadlift tutorial by Davis Diley, another prominent fitness YouTuber. He said that the best way to find your deadlift foot position would be the same you would use for a jump, and for some reason I assumed that it would apply to the squat too, but that was pretty dumb for me to assume, so I'll try to be more thoughtful about this kind of stuff from now on. But now, this feels a whole lot better than what I was doing. I already went pretty heavy yesterday, but was able to go even heavier today with this new stance. It all felt super good too, like all my joints are feeling fine, especially after the cardio I did afterwards. So yeah, I'm honestly sorry about acting like a know-it-all to some of you guys. I'll really try to be more thoughtful when it comes to stuff like this from now on, but I hope you guys still understand that this whole squat everyday thing is a learning process for me too. And I hope that we get to keep learning together on my way to become the greatest squatter of all time. In case you're new here, it's my one and only goal at the moment to squat 525 pounds for 25 reps, beating the world record set by Tom Platz nearly 40 years ago. And I think that it can be done naturally, without any steroids, by using hard work and dedication, cultivated by daily practice. If you're interested in directly learning alongside me, I'd be happy to teach you everything that I know, and everything I'm still learning in a one-on-one style coaching package. I am starting the price at $99 a month, but this will change soon, so click the link in the description below and book a call with me today. As for now, thanks y'all for watching, and happy squatting. Mwah.